Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about, well, first thing I'm going to talk about this thing. Now, there might be some folks out there who think that, oh, I'm running out of things to talk about. Well, that's not true. You know, I'm not running out of things to talk about, and there's always going to be things to talk about. It's just if I think that I need to talk about them or not. So, I mean, look. Look at everyone that I have on my YouTube look at everyone. Look at. Okay, what I mean is, all right. What I mean is, look at everyone you see here, and not just the ones in a locker. So, if you think I'm running out of things to talk about or folks to talk with, well, that's not happening. So, anyway, there's going to be folks who believe that they know what. Okay, all right. So, YouTube, I guess, or Google, or someone made the pick to make it where YouTube live stream only runs if you got Google Chrome. If you got Edge, then it doesn't run. I can't. If you got Microsoft Edge, it won't run off of it. Now, I can't speak for Apple Safari or Mozilla Firefox or Opera or anything like that. And this is the we do have the newer Edge. Okay, all right. So I don't know what to say. Why am I bringing this up? Because someone said, "Oh, because you don't got the new Edge. That's why." Yeah, we do got the new Edge. We actually had the old Edge when we first got this, and then we had to put on the new Edge. And this has been the new Edge ever since. So he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, this is the same man who told us if a lockup or freeze should ever happen, then all you gotta do is hit these things. Well, guess what? That didn't work either. He always knows there's someone who, well, they're being helpful, but the truth is they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, well, he's kind of, yeah, well, there are folks like that who they're seeking to be helpful. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, what they talk about does not seem to. They don't seem to know what they're talking about. You know, it'd be like they're like this. Oh, you want it's like, oh, you want to know why that's not working? Because you don't got the new Microsoft Edge. Yeah, we do. We went to Microsoft and put on the new Edge way back in March when we first got this reckoner. So don't tell us that we don't got the new Edge. You know, and it's not just that. I know there are folks out there who seek to be helpful, and then there are folks who they think they know what to do, and then it does not. So they're like, oh well, you gotta hit all these things at the same time. You gotta do running and forget and leave all at the same time. Then you'll get yourself out of a lockup, which that did not work. You know what? That did not work. I still had to do a hard shutdown. That did not work, you know. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what I know. Yeah, that may be the old way of doing it, but that's not how it works now. Yeah. There are folks like that. I mean, they seek to be helpful. So, you know, But what they talk about is not the grounds to why you got this hang up or something. So, yeah, we got the new Microsoft Edge, or small soft edge, whatever you want to call it. We've had that since March. We actually went on Microsoft way back when we got this Reckoner and unput that new one on. Alright? So it has nothing to do with our web seeker. It had to do with Google and YouTube or whatever making the pick saying, no, we don't want live stream to run off of Edge anymore, even though the new Edge has only been out since January. We don't want it to run off anymore. So you're going to go to Google Chrome, the web seeker. I don't know about Mozilla Firefox or Apple Safari or Opera, how it handles, but it probably has its hang-ups with it too. So don't go around and tell me that I don't have the new Edge when I had the new Edge since March. Alright? I mean, that was being helpful and all, but the truth is, it was not being helpful. You know? These are like folks who think they know the hang-ups, and they think they know the heals for them, but they're really just guessing. You know? That's how it is with them. They're just guessing. Well, you know, I'm just seeking to be helpful. And I'm just guessing. Yeah, that's the truth. I know you're seeking to be helpful, but at the end of the day, I think you're just guessing about the heals to the hang-ups. And those two hang-ups, there was no heal for. At least the heal that you're talking about didn't seem to be right. You know? Oh, well, I'm just making my guess of how to undo this or how to heal that. Well, that's what I thought. You know, that you're just making your guesses on how to do this or how to do that because you don't truly know how to do it. So you're just making guesses. Yeah, that's right. I'm just making guesses of how it once was that may have been true a long time ago, but I'm just making guesses of how something can work. Yeah, and then when it doesn't work, what do you say? Oh, I'm sad? Yeah, I guess so. So I believe he is just guessing of why this is like that, or just guessing how to undo this. When at the end of the day, he truly doesn't know. Alright? So it is what it is. I'm Jordan Long. And anyway, before I end this film, I made a mistake. I don't want to end it that time. But before I end this film, if anyone, tells you, oh, well, you need a new Edge. Well, and you already have the new Edge, and you want to do a live stream on YouTube, and it's saying you cannot do that, well, you're going to have to go on and get Google Chrome. And if someone tells you, well, you just need to put on the new Edge, well, if you already have the new Edge, or already put on the new Edge like me, then that's not being helpful. Alright? So you're going to want to put on the new Google Chrome. Oh, you want to put on Google Chrome, the web seeker, if you want to do live streams on YouTube. Alright? And if you already have the new Edge, well, unputting it again isn't going to help you. You're just going to take up more. It's just going to take up more room than you're already taking by having, when you took off the old one, and put on the new one the first time. So, I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye.